Hey peeps, Tyler here with a video about my thoughts on AI. I will be reading what will end up being on my Substack post. You can read it at the link in the description. So yeah, my thoughts on AI. Oh boy. I've been reading and watching a bunch of stuff on AI. Not obsessed with it, but some Substacks I follow on here post about AI, some YouTubers I watch post about AI, etc. It's everywhere, and I want to know what the fuck is going on to some degree, since I must live in this world as everyone else. From AI flooding Amazon with AI written books to AI art, everywhere, often so good it's hard for most people, myself included, to tell. I mean, yes, sometimes it's obvious, but not always. To AI and politics and the government and warring over AI, and it's honestly scary as fuck. I read something recently about how they fed more data to the AI, thinking it would make it more accurate, but all it apparently did was introduce more errors. Way to go, fuckheads. I'm sorry, I don't like AI. Can you tell? Before you say, but there are positive ways to use AI too. Yes, I agree. I know that. It's not black and white. Things rarely, if ever, are in life. The older I get, the more I see that. I'm 36. Anyway, unfortunately, there are still problems even then, because of how beyond awful it is for the environment. If you haven't looked up the actual data on it, do so. It's fucking terrifying. Water is a finite resource, one we all need. We are destroying our planet, our home, regardless of what you believe in or don't. Earth is home to us all and we are destroying it, and AI is destroying it at a rapid pace. This is not sustainable. I'm not an expert, nor do I claim to be. I just love to learn and read a lot. If I do get anything wrong, please correct me. If it wasn't potentially for the environment, as well as worries over errors because of lack of human oversight, as well as less ideal or even nefarious uses of said AI, I'd have no issue with AI being used in, say, healthcare to help patients. I was born with Bacterial Association, aka I got a lot of medical issues. Or to use AI to help with chores around the house, or maybe shit no one wants to really do. But leave AI out of the arts for the love of all things good in this world. I hope we figure out the best balance of using AI. I really, really do. I know if we do, it will take a while. It'll take time. Will we figure it out? Who knows yet? About the arts, music, writing, art, etc., creativity is a uniquely human trait and, in my eyes, sacred. You don't have to use that word, though, to see how humans make wonderful art that tells stories, shares messages, and so much more. Art that makes the world a bit more beautiful or entertaining or understandable or whatever it is for that piece of art. To see the emotion and soul that goes into making art, any art. Even something that might be considered trash, if it's made by a human at least, I'll take that over any AI art, soulless crap any day. Am I being too harsh? I don't know, and I don't frankly care here, when it comes to AI in the arts. I am also well aware, though, that since AI can be hard or even impossible to detect, it will spread everywhere. I've had a friend pay for cover art for his books, told there'd be no AI, and later found out it was AI. So if I know a writer used AI for their cover on purpose, fuck that author. However, I won't automatically assume it was on purpose. I'd have to learn it was on purpose for a fact. I'm a writer, I'm working on a novel, I'm almost done the rough draft. I plan to self publish it. I am taking my writing seriously. As side once in a blue moon hobbies, I might occasionally draw. It's been a while, but I have coloring books too, and recently finally picked up a paintbrush and painted a few things. Why? Just because. For fun. Because life. That's valid and beautiful too. I mention that because there is something magical in making art, in creating, with your own two hands, with your own mind, your own creativity and humanity. I also see cases of where it's making people lazy. Even myself. I'll Google something and up pops Google AI, which I look at knowing full well it's often full of shit. Case in point, it's said that water won't be frozen at 27 degrees Fahrenheit because water won't freeze until it reaches 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So therefore, water at 27 degrees Fahrenheit would still be liquid. Google AI, that's wrong. 27 degrees is lower than 32, LMAO. I Googled it myself to see it. The Google actually said that crap, but I saw like somebody showed a screenshot of it. Sure enough, it did. Apparently, I can't do simple math. And that's not the worst of it, not by far. I've seen stuff that worries me for humanity, frankly. We need human social interaction, spoken by an autistic person who loves to be by myself most of the time. Even I'm human and need others. We all do. If I can avoid ChatGPT for the rest of my life, I gladly will. Which makes me think about people asking, well, what if we just use AI to come up with ideas but still write the story ourselves? And at first glance, it sounds okay enough. I mean, kudos for still writing the story yourself. But ideas are literally the easiest part of writing. Ideas are a dime a dozen, and coming up with ideas could be so much fun. Then enter the environmental issues. If you can't even come up with ideas on your own, I'm going to assume the writing is crap, to be honest. First, I'll assume the writing is AI, because if not, why bother using it for the ideas? The easiest friggin' part of writing. And one I have so much fun with. There's a reason for this saying, ideas are a dime a dozen. Need ideas? Brainstorm. Watch a movie or TV or play a video game or read a book or go outside or meet some friends at the mall or something. Then brainstorm. AI has me worried for humanity, to be honest. That and a bunch of other things going on. Oh, and as AI takes over jobs and the economy is being ruined, where do you see that leading? All I see is death. It isn't pretty, it's terrifying. I have several books on my want to read list about AI, and I'm sure over time more will come out, be done, etc. So, these are my terrifying thoughts on AI. What are your thoughts on AI? What are you hoping? I hope we find some freaking balance and just keep it out of the arts. And somehow don't destroy our planet, obviously. So, yeah. Let me know your comments down below. My link tree is in the description. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to, and have a nice day.